What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany Good, your favorite fashion designer and fashion icon. And today, or this morning I should say, I am working on a special project for the one, the only Saweetie. Yes, so I got commissioned to make this outfit maybe like 2 days ago, but literally my last 24 hours have been so insane. I was working on this other project for this guy who wanted like this Valentine's Day outfit for him and his girl. And needless to say, I've been up for, well, not now. I literally just got some rest, but I was up for about like 24 hours and I was so exhausted. Literally, I spent the last half of my morning sketching the outfit, which I'll plug in for you guys. Sketching the outfit that I'm supposed to make for Saweetie, and yeah, I was freaking exhausted. So I think, like I said, I might have been up for more than 24 hours because can't even remember what time I like really got up and got started with everything yesterday, but I think I was up from like 11 p.m. to like 2 p.m. I literally don't even remember because I was so delirious by the time I got done with everything. But needless to say, I'm about to make a corset out of an Adidas bomber / varsity jacket, and it's gonna be super cute. So I am recording today because I feel like whenever I do like big projects like this, I never get a chance to vlog it or anything. So I'm really gonna go harder on like my vlogging and on my YouTube this year. That is one of my main goals. I know I've been MIA for a while, so I'm like, all right, let me start vlogging all of my celebrity customs that I have this year and go hard. So right now it is 3:28 in the morning. I have my matcha and I'm about to get started, so stay tuned. So 2 days ago, when I got called for this project, I ended up meeting up with the stylist at the Adidas store downtown LA location to decide what piece I was going to rework. And originally we wanted to do a sneaker look like I usually do, but Saweetie sent back some of my other work and she really wanted to go with a Vivienne Westwood structured corset with an earth tone color scheme. So we decided to go with this brown Adidas original bomber jacket to rework. The jacket typically retails for $180, but we ended up getting it on sale. I was super excited to work with this material because of the versatility to really give her that snatch look in the end. So, of course, the first step to reworking this jacket is deconstructing my materials. I started by taking my seam rippers and scissors and taking apart each sleeve and reworking my way around the jacket from the shoulder seams, waist seams, then removing the rib knit bands on the bottom and the wrist of the jacket. I also took the lining of the jacket and cut that apart as well. Later, I'll be using those parts to construct my straps, and all the other parts will be used for the base of the pattern and the lining. I won't be cutting the lettering because I'll be using that later in my design to overlay on the corset. This part, I would have to say, is my least favorite because it's so meticulous, but of course, it's a necessary part of the deconstruction process, so it must be done. And it's important to take your time so you don't make any unnecessary tears in the fabric, because once you do that, there is absolutely no going back, especially if the materials you're using are one of one, so you gotta tread lightly. But sometimes I just like to pull the seams apart, as you can see, because ripping every single seam was just taking too long. But I mean, as long as it gives the same result, that's all that matters, right? Now, at this time, it's approximately 9:52 a.m. and I just marked out my pattern on my fabric and it's time to cut. I actually got this pattern off Etsy and it's from a shop called Vicky Souls for about $10, and I'll link that in the description below. No shade, but I usually don't like getting patterns from this vendor because the instructions can tend to be a bit confusing, but when I bought it, I didn't realize until I was about to print it out, so I already knew I was in for a long night, but luckily I'm seasoned. But if it wasn't for that, I low-key would have been lost, but thank God for experience. Now all my pattern pieces are cut and it's time to sew, my favorite part. So now the base is almost completed and all I have left to do on this part is to connect the front and the back pieces, and then it's on to the next step. Also, if you want to know, I have the show Severance playing in the background on Apple TV, and when I say, guys, this is the best show I've possibly ever seen in my life. So if you get a chance, definitely check out Severance because it had me hooked during the entire duration of this project. It is officially time to cut out my lettering, and as I stated earlier, I'll be taking these pieces and overlaying them on the front of my bodice. I ended up only using the word Adidas, the embroidered emblem on the front, and the little Adidas symbols because I ended up not having room to add the word originals to the bodice, but I still feel like it got the point across at the end of the project. Next, I'm going to be taking the embroidered letters and laying them on top of the bodice just so I can mark out where they need to be sewn down and pinning them together. I would have to say the hardest part about this step was making sure the lettering was aligned. It's really easy to accidentally place one letter higher or lower than another, so had I been thinking, I probably would have took some Scotch tape and made a straight line, but I think I eyeballed it pretty well. Now that that part is completed, it is time to top stitch my lining to my base. And off camera, I did my lining, and only reason I didn't record it was because my camera died, but I got a chance to charge it a little bit, and now it's time to clean everything up with a nice top stitch. Lastly, I'm going to be using this rib knit as my binding and closing off the bottom of my corset. All right, guys, so it's currently 7:57 and I am almost done with this project. Guys, when I say my back hurts, my whole body is aching. It's been quite a day, but needless to say, everything is just about done. And all I have to do now is put the sleeves on, and then I'm just about done to send it off. So yeah, but great news, it's looking amazing, and so far they're really happy with it, so I'm really excited. All right, guys, so we are in the final stretch of this design, and I couldn't be happier that it's almost completed, and they gave me amazing feedback. So now all that's left to do is pin the straps to the bodice and sew them on, and we're good to go. And there we have it, folks. A completed Adidas custom corset for none other than Saweetie herself. And I think it turned out amazing. And honestly, I think it's perfect. All right, guys, that concludes my project for Saweetie. Guys, I'm so exhausted. Literally been up for 19 hours. Hungry, sleepy, and I have to get ready for my next project with, I don't even know if I want to tell y'all, but I kind of do, because, you know, kind of do, I kind of don't. But that concludes everything. I am about to eat a chicken sandwich that I meal prepped, and y'all, I'm about to lay my ass down. But thank you guys so much for watching my little vlog on designing for a celeb, and so much more to come. All right, bye.
What's up, y'all? So I see girls with Witty and the baby.
Yes, I love the look. You love the look you're wearing tonight?
Thank you. You know, everything is custom. Got a little fur on. And I'm wearing my white Adidas Superstars.
Yes.
That's like something classic for a classic girl.
Okay, so Saweetie, what's your favorite thing about All-Star Weekend?
All-Star Weekend. Well, you know, I'm a sports girly. I come from a sports family, so I'm excited to see everybody get off on the court.
Yes. How would Saweetie describe her style?
Moody, just like me, because I'm a Cancer. You never know what you're going to get.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, baby.